Okay, so I haven't done this in a while, but I thought, why the hell not? I'm gonna revisit an old movie trailer here just for the hell of it. That was a movie trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy, the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And I remember when I saw the first trailer for this. I remembered I knew nothing about what was happening in the movie. All I just saw that it was a new Marvel movie coming out, and I was like, "This is Marvel, huh?" And I was like, "This might actually look good." And plus, it played the song "Spirit in the Sky." I love that song. Just I remember hearing people were not excited for these movies. And this is the second trailer, so this was the first trailer I actually did see. But yeah, it turns out it's like one of those movies I hear that not everyone was excited for, and then they actually saw it and it was better than they could ever imagine. Plus, I'm reacting this while at the same time uploading a new video. God damn, I gotta get on that. Alright, anyway, I gotta just check the settings here for this and see if I don't really rewatch a lot of movie trailers, but I do like to go back and rewatch old trailers just for the hell of it. It's a fun thing for me, honestly. So, it's like Mad Max 3 Road is like, even though you've already seen the movie, you still want to rewatch the trailer. So, let's, without further ado, react to an old trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 1. If this is the right trailer, I hope it is.
I come from Earth, a planet of outlaws. My name is Peter Quill. There's one other name you might know me by. Star-Lord. Who? Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw. Guys? Forget it. So here we are. A thief, two thugs, an assassin, and a maniac. But we're not gonna stand by as evil wipes out the galaxy. I guess we're stuck together. Partners.
Are you telling me the fate of 12 billion people is in the hands of these criminals?
Oh, yeah. I look around, you know what I see? Losers. But life's giving us a chance. To do what? Something good? Something bad? A bit of both.
Oh, what the hell? I don't got that long a lifespan anyway.
Yeah.
Put down a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
That was the biggest surprise. I was like, what? That's Vin Diesel. I mean, most of Vin Diesel, we know him. I know Iron Giant and Fast and Furious, Riddick, lots of movies. It does sound. It's thinking that Vin Diesel was just paid a lot of money just to say three simple words. Oh, five, I guess, is interesting. And Bradley Cooper's Rocket. That's just funny.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy. This might not be the best idea.
Put down a feeling. I'm high on believing.
I have a movie, like a trailer this good, and then we ultimately got an even better film. And I love the original Guardians of the Galaxy. I love both Guardians of the Galaxy films. They're amongst probably some of my top films in the MCU. Let me click here. Guardians of the Galaxy on Disney Plus, obviously. Uh, yeah. I do know there's an international trailer for it, retroactively referred to as Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 1. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing, just like, from coming from James Gunn. Also, I'm reacting to this in honor of The Suicide Squad coming out, which I've actually heard is pretty damn good. All right. So, yeah, I mean, um, like when you look at it, like some of the films he's done, like he mostly did stuff as a writer, but acting roles. Um, all right, filmography. Um, yeah, Slither, pretty good film. Super, a really good film as well. It's a really funny movie. I recommend checking it out. And yeah. And then of course, yeah. Now the Suicide Squad, which from what I hear, is probably James Gunn's best film and the best film in the DCEU. And I am hoping for it because yeah, I actually have it on my phone if I'm not mistaken. What? Sorry, I'm trying to see it. DCEU ranked. Yeah, my top order is very strange. Wonder Woman, the first one, is still at the top of the list, obviously. But yeah, I hear it's good. I hear it's great. Actually, it's probably and yeah. I mean, from that, I mean, given that he started off mostly as a writer, and I remember hearing that Peyton Reed was originally one of the choices to direct the movie. Let's see, production. Let's see how it worked. Actually, here it is. Development. All right. Marvel Studios mentioned, yeah, potential similar to X Men and the Avengers. James Gunn entered talks to direct the film, breaking out other contenders, including future MCU directors Peyton Reed and the duo Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck. Yeah, there's something here. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, I'm looking at a lot of stuff. I remember I'm looking at this now. Lee Pace, who plays Ronan the Accuser, originally auditioned to play Peter Quill. And yeah, and then he later on plays the villain. Uh Bradley Vin Diesel is Groot. Dude, Diesel. Oh, here's what's interesting. What Vin Diesel says regarding the limited words used by Groot. Diesel said in many ways this was the most challenging thing to ask an actor to do. Diesel found an emotional note in his performance, invoking the death of his friend. Yeah, I remember hearing this. I think because during the making of it, when they called in Vin Diesel to do voice recording for the film, he was just filming Furious 7, Fast Furious 7, and his co-star Paul, and close friend Paul Walker passed away, and is like, this was in December of 2013, and the first time I came back to dealing with human beings after dealing with death. So playing a character who celebrates life in the way Groot does was very nice. So I think Vin Diesel, I think he probably just did this just because, yeah, um, the fact, yeah, but if hearing that from even Vin Diesel himself is like interesting. Yeah, I this is interesting. Is like I hear that. Yeah, yeah. Remember that? I remember that. Like hearing about this. Pratt signed a multi-film contract with Marvel, and he lost 60 pounds in 6 months to play the role because he had done that a lot. Because I remember he was doing it a lot. Uh, Pratt had to lose weight to portray fit characters such as in films such as Moneyball and Zero Dark 30, and then he did the movie Delivery Man, which he had gained a lot of weight, and then he had to lose that weight again, and then a year later he was in Jurassic. 2014 was like the year for Chris Pratt, because obviously he was known at the time for Parks and Rec, uh, and then yeah, let's see. Uh, Here's an interesting thing. He was in the movie Wanted, and that film also starred James McAvoy, who would play Professor X in X Men First Class. Obviously, yeah. So let's see. Oh, he was in Jennifer's Body. I did not know that. Jennifer's Body is pretty good. Moneyball, The 5 Year Engagement, Zero Dark 30. He was funny in The 5 Year Engagement. I love that movie. He was also in the movie Her. And then, yeah, the Lego movie and Guardians of the Galaxy. And then after this, it's Jurassic World, The Magnificent Seven, Passengers, more stuff. And, yeah, Tomorrow War. And, yeah, 2022 is going to be it. Thor Love and Thunder and Jurassic World Dominion. That's interesting there. And Dave Bautista, that's interesting. I hear that here's what's interesting. Additionally, his skin tone was changed from the bright green comics to a muddier gray to avoid visual similarities because Drax in the comics is green, obviously. Also known as Drax. Yeah, but this version I like it better. Plus, yeah, also I can't really see anyone. I know that Dave Bautista has essentially grown tired from playing Drax. But I honestly hope that, with Guardians Volume 3 is gonna from what I hear is gonna be the last time that James Gunn is gonna be involved with Marvel or anything. He'll probably still be friends with people there, but he's not gonna do a Marvel movie anymore after Guardians 3. After the holiday special and Guardians 3. And from what I hear, it's gonna be the same thing for Dave Batista. Because yeah. He essentially wants to move on, and he's done better for himself now. I mean, like, Army of the Dead and now Dune. I'm excited to see him in Dune, the new movie from Denis Villeneuve. Yeah, I think he's at a better point where he wants to evolve more as an actor, and I understand that you want to do more rather than just this one role for your life, and it can be pretty tiring. And then Zoe Saldana, yeah, they actually put makeup on her, which is better, honestly, rather than just recolorizing. Or you could just recolorize it through the DI. Bradley Cooper is Rocket, for which Sean Gunn, who plays Kraglin in the movie, did obviously the motion capture for Rocket. Bradley Cooper, obviously, the last thing I expected was to hear the voice of Bradley Cooper, but it kind of nut because it's like when I saw it, I was like, that's Bradley Cooper. Damn, it's like it's all making more sense now. Michael Rooker, Karen Gillan, Jimon Hounsou, John C. Riley, Glenn Close, uh, and Benicio del Toro. So let's see what else I can look up here. So here's what's interesting about the budget that I'm looking at it. Essentially, it's saying that the film called the net budget on the net is 195.9 million, and the gross is essentially 232.3 million. All right, so I got to check IMDb for this, because Box Office Mojo essentially is now owned by IMDb, and they have a better time at listing the budget rather than IMDb, because it can be sometimes pretty hard. Like I said, um, okay, but apparently the budget is set to be 170 million. And I think I am gonna be. I want to really go back to what I said about Dave Bautista. If I was like the creative consultant at Marvel, and if James Gunn and Dave Bautista came to me and said, "We're gonna stop doing these. We want to do more things," I would be like, well, "That's fine, man. You do you, right?" The problem is fans. The fandom is like, no, and the fact that the Guardians of the Galaxy movies were as good as they were is a surprise. I actually want to really get my brother to see these movies. I've been trying to get him to see these movies, but he's always busy. I just wish I could tell my brother, you could check out the Guardians of the Galaxy movies on your own spare time because they're really good movies. And plus, because the soundtrack something me and my brother bond over a lot. We love to listen to old songs. I listen to a lot of old songs. I'm into older music. Ever since, yeah. The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special is coming out next year. From what I know, it's going to be shot back to back. Volume 3 will be released. Yeah, I remember that whole fiasco after the controversial tweets from James Gunn showed up. And James Gunn, he. Okay, I do not agree with. But James Gunn has apologized for it. And he has stated in that way. I was looking because my door was almost opening. And he was like, I'm sorry about my tweets. All right, I was immature. I was stupid back then. I'm not like that anymore. At this point, James Gunn is smart enough, and I mean, the thing is, he apologized, and then Disney kept, jerking us off for a year. I think that's how you say it. Just like, and I was thinking to myself, no, there's no way. And then there was the rehired James Gunn, and then ultimately Disney was like, yeah, we kind of made a mistake. Hey, just Disney overall, they have so many stupid opinions. Is now Johnny Depp will no longer be Captain Jack Sparrow because of even though it came out that Johnny Depp is the victim and Amber Heard is the abuser. No, 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 no. We can't have justice in the world. If we have justice, it seems wrong. The justice system is so corrupt that I do not want to talk about that. But this was a fun revisit of a trailer. I love this trailer. It's probably one of my favorite movie trailers of all time because it kept me so hyped up for a movie for something I did not know anything about, and it was just all I just knew is, oh, this is from Marvel. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. This was Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, Trailer 2. I'll leave a link to the original video down below, as well as a link to my Instagram. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me see if the video I have is up. Processing. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here, everybody. Godspeed. Take care.